Hey everybody, it's day 11 of my raw food 13-day journey or diet or whatever I'm calling it today. I keep jumping back and forth, but whatever I call it, it's the same thing. As promised, today is 1 week from my last weigh-in, and I told you guys that I was gonna tell you what my weight was today. I did my what I've been calling my official weigh-in today. I guess air quotes don't work when they're off camera. So anyhow, I weighed myself today. I have come down quite a bit. My start weight, if you guys remember, on the 11th of December, when I started this whole thing, was 627. Last Monday, when I did my weigh-in, I was down to 619 and had lost 8 pounds. 619 was last Monday. Today, when I got on the scale this morning, it was 604. So that's a loss of 15 pounds since last Monday, and a total of 23 pounds, if my math is right there. So, man, I'm excited. I told you guys that you'd probably be surprised. I was. Truthfully, I've been checking it, almost every day or every other day, so I kind of knew ahead of time. And to tell you the truth, the last 2 or 3 days have pretty much stayed the same. So I think I'm kind of hitting a little tiny plateau. I think probably some of the initial large amount of weight that I was losing, it was just my body expelling so much of the junk that had built up before, and then kind of my body didn't have time to adjust to this new type of food and eating that I was doing. So your body's always going to adjust, and you're going to and then slow down a little bit in your weight loss. From what I've experienced, being kind of a lifetime on and off dieter. But man, I couldn't be more happy about that. Results really do kind of encourage you to keep with it, and I just want to keep it in my mind when the results aren't quite there, that if I stick with it, I will eventually have more results. So obviously I'm still jazzed about it. I woke up today and my stomach was a little upset, and it's kind of the first time that's happened since I started this, and I think I just probably kind of overdid it on the onions and peppers last night, but I ate about a half apple this morning, and that's about all I've really ate today, and haven't felt terribly hungry, but I'll probably eat before I go to bed sometime between now and the time I go to bed. But haven't ate a lot today, and I feel fine. I got out and took care of some business I had to do in town today, and I did a little more walking than my normal amount of walking, and I feel fine. I don't really even feel sore or anything like I usually would, so that's cool. I had to go to the post office. Best time of the year to go to the post office is 3 days before Christmas. But it wasn't too bad. Waited in line a little bit, but that's no big deal. Anyhow, today's reason for losing weight is I want to be able to travel, go on road trips or whatnot that I used to, spur of the moment type things. Anymore, when I need to travel, it's a big ordeal, and it's hard on me, as big as I am, to travel, and in the last few years, I think airplane travel is pretty much out for me. When I was in college, I was real big. That was back in the first part of this decade, and I would fly back and forth on the airplane, but I would have to buy 2 tickets, and mainly I just did that because I wanted to be more comfortable, and some airlines require that if you're a larger person, and some don't, and it's kind of hard. It's not real. I don't know. I'm trying to find the word. It's not very polite to force somebody, that's paid the ticket just the same as you to, share part of their seat with you. So it can lead to a lot of embarrassment if you don't. So I don't really even do the airplane travel thing anymore, mainly because I haven't needed to. But I just don't think that until I get some weight off, that it's even something I'm going to consider. But I want to be able to do that again. And I mean, the fun stuff as far as travel goes, I love going on road trips. And, like you just, with a few friends, and you're like, hey, let's go to this place or that place, a few hundred miles or 1,000 miles away or something, and you just jump in the car and go. But it's just not, I can do it, but it's really hard on me, and then it's hard on everybody else to kind of have to cater to me because of certain, things that come with being heavy like that. So, that's something I look forward to doing again, because I like to, get out and go places and stuff, and I just don't do it anymore. So, unless I just absolutely have to. So, I wanted to share with you guys something that I've been using, I'd say for at least the last 6 to 9 months. It's an internet. What it is a internet-based. What it's called is Basal Energy Expenditure Calculator, and it will calculate how many calories that you can intake in a day and maintain the current weight you're at. So, if you got to plug in your height, your age, whether you're male or female, and a few other things, and then it'll calculate how many calories that you need in a day to maintain the current weight you're at. So obviously anything you eat under that, you're going to lose weight. But I'll put the website in annotation, a link to it, and you guys can check that out. It's on, let's see, I'm looking over my computer real quick. I think I have it up. It's on the Cornell University website in their pediatrics critical care section, and they have a bunch of different like medical calculator type things where you can enter information. And I haven't really checked the other ones out, but this one is for your basal energy expenditure, and I'm not 100% if I'm pronouncing that right, so forgive me if I'm not. But it's a calculator to calculate, your caloric, is that right too? Anyway, the amount of calories you can eat in a day without gaining weight. So I'll, like I said, I'll put that up. And actually I'll put a link in the sidebar too. Yeah, I'm new to YouTube, so I'm not up on everything I can do, but I'll try to do that. I've never done that before, but I'll look into doing that. And hopefully that'll be helpful for some of you guys. It's kind of a shot in the dark sometimes when we don't really know how many calories we need to maintain where we're at, or how many less than what we're eating that we need to get to lose weight. So that kind of takes a little bit of the guesswork out of it. So I found it kind of helpful for myself. My doctor's the one that had told me about it, and she actually had like an app on her BlackBerry that had that calculator, but I found this on the internet. So if you look around, you can probably find the app for your iPhone or BlackBerry or one of those type of devices, and you don't even have to get online for it. Question for today is, do you guys keep a log or a journal of your diet? And when I say diet, I mean what you eat and the calories you would eat in a particular day, and also your a log of your weight loss and maybe your weight loss goals. And if so, do you find that helpful, and do you find it hard to stick with that log? If you do, if you have any comments on that, feel free to put them in the comment section, and maybe that'll kind of help some of us that, if you do think that's a real good thing, maybe it'll kind of help some of us that are kind of on the edge of leaning towards maybe starting a log like that. I have done the keeping track of your food and calories before, and I found it helpful, but I found it really hard to, once you're in the habit of doing it, it's easy to keep up doing it, but then if you miss a day or two, I found it really hard to just kind of fall away from it and stop doing it at all once you kind of fallen away. So if it's something you do, it's really something you got to stick with and do it, every single day. Anyhow, I appreciate you guys watching. If you're a new viewer, feel free to subscribe, and please rate the video, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. I got 2 days left on the raw food thing, and man, I'm appreciate all you guys' support, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay, bye.